MTN, everywhere you go.
Project Fame! What a feeling!
So that part.
Excuses.
Wow.
Then what else?
Apart from
Because
that,
ask Miss Cafe, when you were singing, at a point, it was just from at the beginning, I said, come on, Simon, come on. Come on. Nothing in your face. You were just there singing it. I think until you got to, in the year 1974, I think you picked up there. In your face, in your body.
because the lines were not even arranged at all.
The lines were not arranged.
What I was singing was not even what I was supposed to sing.
Whose fault?
So I was just singing.
That's why Jimo's performance was even better than yours in the eyes of the judges.
And that was just it.
I wasn't happy because I was really looking forward to that song. My husband has abused me with that song because I kept singing it at home. And he looks at me and he says, I'm the Igbo person. How come you're the one singing this song? I say, I like it. I was like, God, please help Simon. Let him sing this song well. Yeah? You could have done a lot better.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, the thing is, you were just not committed to it. Because you had been complaining about the song, about the, hey, wow, this movement. Hey, how am I going to do this thing? Hey, this lines. Hey, this Igbo. I've never spoken Igbo since, so yeah.
Yes, I haven't.
Immaculate, have you ever spoken Xhosa before? Okay, you speak Yoruba. Same here. And this is a language that is yours. It's your language. We gave you songs that made you guys shine or had the potentials of making you shine. Simon, I wish you were more committed, because if you were more committed to the performance, it would have been beautiful. It would have been much better than what you did. See, that's what Project Fame is all about. We throw challenges at you to make you understand that there's nothing that you cannot do. Yeah? Your voice is an instrument, like any other instrument. We give you hip-hop, we give you African stuff. I'm looking forward to the day when we throw classical songs at you. Yeah, someone is already shaking his head.
You've not brought hip-hop too.
Okay, you know what I mean. Well, Uncle Ben is going to come and probably change that, but I don't know. We throw different things at you. Things that you're not used to make you think outside the box. You, Simon, you are locked in a box, like a steel box. Not nice. We need more commitment from you. Now we know you can sing. We know you have the attitude. We just wanted you to dig deep to bring out your Igbo attitude and merge it with your beautiful voice. Okay? Okay. Margaret.
Well, at first, when I got the song, my hands were on my head, begging God for mercy.
For Kona?
First, I don't know the language, even my own language, my dialect. I fight speaking it, then I'm getting someone else's. And hey, I was like, hi, God, please. And then I got in class, got the interpretations from you, Uncle Ben, Miss Kafi.
And then you were more
or
confused.
just confused me. That my rehearsals was not that okay. And I felt bad about it.
For what? Okay, you do that too. Okay, you're welcome.
And then I went up on stage and I did my thing. Just that my clothes, it felt like falling off.
Yeah. I wish they had had something else to tie it behind.
Yeah.
So the arm wouldn't keep falling off. But even at that, you worked with it now. We've had a contestant here who fell on stage. And he came second. Who can tell me who that is? Who can tell me who that is? Of course. Why? Who came second when Chidima came first? You know Chidima came first?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So who came second when she came first? Her. His payoff is it's turn baby. Starts with a K. Oh. It's Cassie, baby.
Cassie.
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 You better pray that during your time is different. That they remember you with your dada and with your Miguel. Okay? I hope you pray. Yeah? He fell on stage when he was performing. It doesn't get worse than that, really. Maybe sometimes it's even better for you to faint so that you are not there than for you to fall and you still have people in front of you going, and then you are left with a choice. What do I do? Should I just stay here and cry and disappear, which is not possible, or just continue and still give them a fantastic show? And it was, when he got up, the whole crowd went crazy. He just turned into a style. And he got up and he kept singing. And I'm like, hey. You would have added some more spice to your singing. Do you understand? So, but I think you worked with it. And you had fun, because we were waiting for you.
Seriously?
Yeah, we were. We were really waiting for you because we didn't like the fact that you felt you had been dealt, a bad hand with the song you were given. That song, well, I don't go to clubs, but the people that go to clubs tell me that once they hear the song, nobody even cares what it means.
That was one of the things that how am I going to make everybody like the way I presented
But the
song?
thing about it, that's why I keep telling you. Then this is another thing I have to tell you. Mommy J, Uncle Ben, Miss Kathy, myself are all here to help you. Sometimes we give you conflicting ideas. It happens all the time in every school. You have lecturers and teachers saying, no, I feel it should be like this. No, I feel it should be like this. I feel it should be like this. I feel it should be like this. It's like we're three blind men who touch different parts of the elephant. And then we touch it and we're asked to describe what an elephant looks like or feels like. And the first one says, this very long thing I'm touching feels like the elephant is a snake. And the other one says, no, I feel like this thing I'm touching is wide. It feels like a wall. Yeah, so many things. But we're all saying the same thing. It's now left to you, the mixer, to say, okay, fine, I choose this, I pick this, I mix it up, and I bring out something beautiful. Because the truth of the matter is, that song was talking about love's lost. Loved ones that have gone. Something uniting all of them, was pain. But the presentation of it isn't like that at all. But it had a lot of soul. So there was still something that you could work with what I said. Do you understand? So it's really left to you guys. You have to know how to mix and match. My husband will say, actor's problem. It's performer's problem. Singer's problem. Work it out somehow. But we're here to give you guidelines. And the thing is, 90% of the time, if you follow our guidelines, you can't miss it. Do you understand? So you have to work it out. I like when your cap fell. I had fun. Yeah. I liked it. Let me see what I wrote about Margaret. I was very raz here. I said, oh, Kona, oh. Oh, Ti Kona, oh. I said, well done.
I pick up.
Yeah. I said intense, emotional, fun, sexy, committed, soulful. It was all of that. So, yes, if we throw challenges at you, take it, smile, dig your heels in deep, and then work. Okay? Okay. Jimo.
For me, actually, all my years of
We are
singing.
going to hear story.
No.
In the year 1974.
But I just want to be plain about it.
Okay.
All the times I've done singing on stage, it's been group, you know. I don't have to move. It's all about the swag. Just stand
Of course.
and express yourself. You know, you don't have to move to that and move to this end. So coming to
And just pose.
coming to do all those, you know, start to change and all that. I'm just really trying to break myself.
I want to ask a question. This is MTN Project Fame 6.0. Have you ever watched any of the seasons? Do you ever watch any of our classes? Do you follow what we say? Because if you had been, you would have known that all this thing, what you just said now, is rubbish. No, it's the truth. Come on, guys. This is season 6.0. Where have you been, in the moon?
I don't know.
Oh,
I remember
under
I
the-
told you. I said I've never been to any.
I'm not saying have you been to. I've said, did you watch? Have you been watching any of our classes? Even if it's just 5 classes, you would know that we take dancers, not dancers, we take singers. Because the truth of the matter is this, especially you. You too, you have that problem, Wale. And it's not just you. I have the problem too. I have a voice that when I sing, I don't have to do anything with my body. All I do is I sing and people go, you know, it does something to people. But when you are a performer and you're not doing classical music, when you're doing popular music, when you're on stage, you have to use your body. And your body has to match what you are singing through your mouth. Do you understand? So, you're doing a love song, you're looking very fly, very debonair, very cool, collected, fine. But you're doing Raskimono or you're doing Majek Fashek, that body has to be rumpled. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? And we do that all the time in all the seasons, day in, day out. So where were you is the question I'm asking you. All my life, since the year 1974, I've never done any kind of movements. I've just been so now doing all of these things. So you expect it, the sky looks misty and cloudy. Looks like the rain's gonna fall today. Is that what you expected to do?
No.
So what?
That's not it, but I almost fell on it when I was coming down.
Excuses,
from this
1, 2,
time.
3, 4.
Monument of nothingness. Those that use them are not wise.
Okay. I think I messed up.
Finally, the light bulb comes on. I hope you won't have to do the song again.
I just prayed out.
But if you do,
I have to.
So you are still, you can't
so you're, you have to break out of that quickly. Okay?
Maybe they just use hammers on me.
We have it here somewhere in the house. And then you and Miss Kafi, you should be holding on to her skirts. I will not leave you until you bless me. Miss Kafi, I present myself to you. Break me. Chisel me. I want to learn how to dance reggae. Please help. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
But the singing, okay, let me see what I wrote. Are you looking good? Ad-lib sweets. You know the reggae ad-libs. When they were going, pa-na-pa-pa, there was nothing. You were not doing anything. You were just hopping up and down like a kangaroo that had a mohawk. Yeah? You could have done something. Oh, na, 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 oh, something. Even if it was just one line.
Yeah, very true.
Do you understand? And then reggae is not all about hopping. It's about staggered movement. Like you are high on something. The spirit or spirits. Do you understand? So, anyway, that's just, well, you need it for reggae week.
I pray I don't do reggae, I pray I do pop. Okay, but I need it actually, man.
Well, I hope Uncle Ben is in the spirit, and I hope he heard in the spirit what Jimo just said.
Oh, please.
And I trust Uncle Ben. Even if he's giving you something pop, he will look for something reggae for you. Again.
There's some I do like it.
Whatever it is.
I also have one issue.
Yes, we know the issue.
It's like, you know, like, like yesterday when I was on that stage,
Yes.
you know, something you're not used to, you're doing it, and you feel like you're doing the best. I'm not doing it. You know, I'm trying to say my mind. And you feel like you're doing your best, and you're not getting any reaction. As you, somehow you just feel, okay, now.
Let me just finish the song and then.
You just,
You know what? All we ask for is for you to put your 100% on that stage. It will happen that your 100% sometimes will not be good enough. That's how life goes. Do you understand? So you just be committed 100% to getting it right before that day, so that when that day comes, all you have to do is just put it all there. That's all we ask. Do you understand? And then when the judges are making their comments, it won't pain you. All you know is, okay, fine, so I did my best, so let me hear your comments. Okay, fine, I'll go and work on it. Not that, what that judge said, I should have done, I should have, I could have, so I should have. No, it is, I did everything, so tell me what to work on. And then you go back and you work. That's all we're asking for. 150%. Whatever it is you can give. Your whole capacity. Commitment to every song. That's what we're asking of.
Can I still ask you a question?
We're listening.
Sometimes when you're performing as an artist on stage, you feel like, okay, let me try something now. And you feel it's not going to be nice. It might just make you look very stupid. You're like, whoa, you just did that. And you're just like, okay, let me just streamline. What do you do at that point?
Life is risk. Performance is risk. It's the truth of the matter. It's a risk. Everything you do is a risk. Sometimes, yeah?
And that is why we are here. Whatever it is you feel like you want to try out, you will try it out. Like Wale, we always do that. I want to do it like this. Is it okay? So people say, okay, it's not going okay. How about like this? There is no time you have come and say, I wanted to try this thing, come and see it.
The point is not even here. It might just be on stage.
Exactly, that's what he's
Like
saying.
on stage.
He's saying on stage.
Stage. Something
And
pops in.
something
Pops
just
into
come
your
and,
head,
like,
an
do
ad
this
lib
move
that
or-
you haven't rehearsed,
Yeah.
or something, a move that you haven't done. You've done that a lot now. You've given us moves that we've never seen. We're like, hey, do you get it? You do it. You are a human being, not you are a human bee. What does being mean? You evolve, you transform.
Yeah.
Do you understand? You adapt, you grow, you change. Per second, per second. Do you understand? There are cells in your body that are just dividing. You are evolving. You're not static. Do you understand? It's just like you're saying, we want you to perform a song twice. You perform a song today, and then you perform it tomorrow and you must give me the exact same thing, the exact same ad-libs, the exact same moves. It's not possible. All you can do is give me something different, something close, or something better. Or something different, definitely. So yeah, try it out. It's a risk. But the point is, what will make you take that risk? I want to have fun. I want the people listening to me to have fun. I want to relax and enjoy myself. So, you wait, the pros and the cons. What if I do this thing? And Bantu says, what did you just do? I was bored. It was boring. You wait with maybe Bibi saying, goosebumps moment. You just wait. You wait in your head. And then you go for it. But then, all these things I'm saying weighing it is half a second though. You can't think too much on stage. You relax into it. The truth of the matter is, I even expect that you do something different on stage. I expect you do, because the more you rehearse it, the more relaxed you are. So when you get on stage, I'm in charge here. So you try out things. It's a risk. So don't think too much. Just let it go. Simon too has that problem. You think too much. You think too much on stage. Just let it go. Don't hold back. Have fun. Give it all on that stage. I'm not saying that when you're supposed to be quiet, sing soft, you now shout because Mr. Gay has said, give it all on the stage. Let it go. And then at the end of the day, you're looking at me, hoping that you get a smile, and I'm like this. What did you just do? Following the parameters that we've given you during rehearsals, let it rip. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, it's the same thing. We're going to have more songs this week. At the end of this week, 2 people are going to go. I know you guys don't like to think about that, but it's the reality. And now it's getting tougher and tougher. So you need to get your acts straight. You need to really pull it together. Yeah? What makes you different? Bring it out, polish it, celebrate it. Okay? What you need to work on it quickly. Make those changes in your mind. Jimo. Make those changes. Quick switches. It happens to everyone. If you want to be on that stage, you have to. There was time I did an album. What's this called? Folk tunes. Colombo, yeah, Colombo. I did it for an elderly woman, you know. I was very young, so I was sounding Colombo, yeah, Colombo. I was singing in classical voice. Fatima Jo, Colombo, yeah. And for me, it was beautiful. Until I met a friend, it's that's of course I had to make some changes. I had to do some of the songs again. Something happened to the studio. Blah blah blah. Long story. So like, why do you say so? It stuck with me. So you now start trying out different ways to do it, that you don't sound classical. You have to keep evolving. You have to adapt. You have to. And it's just to prove to you that you can do anything. There's nothing you cannot do. There is nothing you cannot do. I must see whether we can do a classical week, or at least Broadway, or something that close. Because it'll give you a wide spectrum. You can do anything. Look at them. Do you understand? Your voice is an instrument, like the guitar. You can play classical, rock, high life on the guitar. Same thing with the piano. Why shouldn't you be able to do it with your voice? Yes, you will lean towards some certain genres of music. Yeah, I lean towards classical music. I love classical music. But coming to do Fuji, I will break myself. I will do it. I will remold myself, and I will do that Fuji. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? You have to learn how to do that. And it comes from your mind. Today is Mind Day. Sunday is Mind Day. Happy Mind Day. Do you understand? You need to let your mind do work. Work. The braids, they're too tight. Do we need to just so that breeze can touch your brain? That's the problem.
Please can't touch it.
No. Make those switches.
Can I ask another question?
Ask.
Okay, ask another question. You said I was sounding R&B.
Yeah. Yeah. But
Is
I'm
it?
glad. Yeah, thank you, sweetheart. I'm glad the texture of your voice is R&B. There are some things you could have done to have made it less R&B. Instead of going, Jah is my song and it make me feel so strong. Yeah? You could have gone, Jah is my song and it will make me feel so strong. Or strong. You could have just dropped it. Instead of having to hold the notes and then do your vibrato. Do you understand? You could have done all of that. But you see, the you is R&B. That voice, when you do your warm-up exercises, you do it in R&B. Do you get it? It's you, and there's nothing wrong with it. But for the purposes of being in this house and doing those songs, you have to learn that you can't do all songs like that. Okay? So it's not just about the movement too, it's about the voice. It's about the singing. But as an artist, it's a balancing act. We want you to stay true to the genre of the song, and we want to hear you. So how do you do that? It's our rehearsals not even rehearsals that you have with us in class. Your personal rehearsals. Okay, I don't want to sound so R&B, but I still want to retain Jimo. How do I do that? Okay, let me try this ad-lib. Does this work? Does this not work?
But there's a problem.
Hey.
Yes, I
you
don't
see
know.
when the pastor closes the Bible, it means that it's all about to end. We're just doing our closing remarks.
Yeah, but I don't know. You might plan like, okay, restrict yourself, but when you get on stage, these things just fly and you just start sounding the normal you.
Why?
Because when like maybe you start being, okay, I want to sound like this, you start thinking,
That's the thing now. You don't think on stage. You don't begin to calculate on stage. You do that during rehearsals, on stage when you're rehearsing, in Miss Sige's class. Ask her all the questions you want to ask her. Uncle Ben probably won't let you ask any questions, but you can still try. Yeah? Miss Kathy, Mommy J, you can ask all those questions, and then your personal rehearsals, you work, you soak it all in, so that when you get there, even when you're under pressure, it is what is inside of you that comes out. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? You don't think so much on stage. That's not the place for you to start thinking, this ad-lib, okay, let me do it like this. We will see it in your eyes, and then we'll say, what's wrong with this man? Is the braid too tight? Is it affecting his brain? Do you get? You don't think like that on stage. That is too late. When you were thinking so hard, Roland, when you forgot your lines, before this time when you did Gotham City, the first time you did Gotham City, I knew there was something wrong. You told me that you were thinking about your lyrics on stage, that you forgot your lyrics. Backstage, the first time.
The first Gotham City.
Yes, now. Was it not you?
No.
Who was it that said, I was thinking so hard, I forgot my lyrics? Was you, Abby?
I was thinking about the lyrics.
It's too late. Don't do that. Do you understand? You just breathe in and out. When the FM is saying 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, you are getting into the mood of your song.
I would have loved to ask my mom.
Share the grace. That's the end. Okay, message. Okay, so I love you guys. You guys are fantastic singers. Really. Yeah? I think about you guys. I pray about you guys. I've got your back. God's got your back. But you have got to get your own back too. Everyone help those who help themselves. That's really not biblical. It's not in the Bible. Heaven helps those who help themselves. Who help them. If you can help yourself, then heaven doesn't. You don't need heaven's help. But just put your back into it. Use your mind and have fun. What else can we ask of you? Huh? Okay. I gotta go.
Thank you, ma'am.
Uncle Ben is coming to upset your tummies right now. Alrighty.
Thank you, ma'am. Love your dress.
Thank you. Love it too.
What a feeling! MTN, everywhere you go.